Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror franchise built on fear, uncertainty, and unanswered questions. The kind of mystery that keeps fans awake at night, trying to piece together timelines, murders, hidden clues, whatever William Afton's latest resurrection attempt is. But the moment you drop Batman into that universe, all that ambiguity turns into a case file, because where normal people see haunted animatronics, supernatural curses, and the killer who refuses to die, Batman sees patterns, behavior profiles, mechanical weak points, and a trail that leads straight to the truth. So today, we're asking the ultimate crossover question. If Batman entered the world of Five Nights at Freddy's, could he beat the animatronics, stop Afton, and solve the mystery? Let's get to it. Let's start with the obvious, the animatronics themselves. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. In the FNAF world, they're unstoppable monsters. They tear through metal, dent doors, charge faster than security cameras can track, and survive fires, crushing, and straight up abandonment. But Batman fights robots like this constantly. He's snapped titanium robot spines over his knee. He's disabled entire squads of armored drones using nothing but timed gadgets and pressure point strikes. He's fought off military-grade androids, LexCorp prototypes, parademons, Court of Owl talons, all of it built to kill superhumans. Compared to that, the FNAF animatronics more like walking scrap metal. Their strength doesn't impress him. Croc hits harder. Bane hits harder. Foxy's charge attack, the one that blitzes night guards and slams doors off hinges, it's nothing compared to Batman dodging point-blank gunfire, outrunning explosions mid-blast, or reacting to speedsters. Freddy trying to sneak up behind him would look impressive until Batman catches the reflection of Freddy's movement, pivots, kicks him hard enough to rearrange his endoskeleton. And that's all hand to hand. He hasn't even pulled out gear yet. Batman's arsenal shreds the Five Nights cast. EMP grenades fry their circuits instantly. Freeze grenades lock servers in place. Sonic batarangs disrupt their audio sensors. Explosive gels blow holes in their armor. He has taser-based gauntlets for mechanical targets. He has thermal disruptors for heat-based sensors. He can see through walls, detect signatures, and track motion in complete darkness. If Batman's trying to shut them down non-lethally, he ends the whole cast in minutes. If he doesn't care about preserving the bodies, he ends them in seconds. But the real question isn't can he beat the animatronics, it's can Batman solve the entire Five Nights mystery, because this franchise is infamous for vague clues, unreliable narrators, overlapping timelines, and supernatural rules that don't follow logic. Except Batman's entire career is based on solving cases exactly like this. He cracked the Court of Owls conspiracy, a secret society that operated under his nose for centuries. He deduced the identity of an alien assassin by studying its wounds. He's cracked mysterious Joker toxins in minutes. He's solved magical murders with Zatanna, supernatural curses with Constantine, and multiversal disturbances with the Justice League. FNAF's confusing lore isn't confusing to Batman. It's a multi-part cold case with breadcrumb trails everywhere. Before he walks into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, he already knows everything the average FNAF theorist spent a decade piecing together. Employment records, lawsuits, building permits, inspection failures, missing children's reports, old newspaper articles. Batman is pulling all of it in seconds. He finds the connection between Fredbear Family's Diner and the reopened pizzerias. He finds the bite of 83 cover-ups, the Michael Afton police reports, the 5 missing children incident, the shutdown orders tied to the odor complaints. He identifies the shell companies Afton used to hide purchases. He flags the security footage tampering that matches Afton's movements. He doesn't just guess the lore, he reconstructs it. And when he first enters the pizzeria, the same place where guards are shaking in fear, doors are jamming, cameras glitch, Batman isn't panicking, he's analyzing. He spots handprints on animatronic suits. He detects temperature anomalies caused by spiritual energy. He sees traces of biological residue fused into the metal. He notices the stiffness in their movement that doesn't match automated programming. At first, he suspects remote control. Then, creeping radiation signatures tell him there's something more, something supernatural. That's the moment Batman stops treating the pizzeria as a mechanical threat and starts treating it as a haunting. Luckily for him, the DC universe is full of ghosts. Batman has personally worked with Deadman, Etrigan, Spectre, the entire magical side of the Justice League Dark. He understands possession, curses, and soul-binding magic. Remnant, the energy that traps souls and machines, is just a supernatural variant of what he's already studied. So he goes to Satana, or Constantine, or even Jason Blood, and learns how to sever the connection without harming the souls. FNAF is built on the fear of the unknown, but Batman isn't going to be afraid of that. Meanwhile, William Afton, the man behind the slaughter, is the kind of villain Batman specializes in dismantling. Afton is clever, deranged, methodical, and unpredictable, but he's still human. He still has patterns. He returns to crime scenes. He hides evidence in ways Batman can detect. He masks his identity in ways Batman can pierce. He believes he's untouchable, but Batman has cracked killers far more unhinged. Joker, Victor Zsasz, Professor Pig, Batman has seen every shape of madness. Afton thinks he's some unstoppable force. He's not. He's just the next one to go down. Batman profiles him instantly. He identifies his motive structure, his operational style, and his escalation pattern. The more Afton covers his tracks, the more clues he leaves. The more Batman digs, the more the entire decades-long Fazbear Entertainment conspiracy collapses. And then you have Springtrap. This isn't just a killer, it's a monster born from its own hubris. Durable, relentless, and horrifying. But Batman doesn't freeze. He studies the hydraulics, the fractures in the frame, the faulty spring lock mechanisms, the dried remnant fusing metal to flesh. Springtrap lunges, Batman sidesteps, strikes the weak joint, and cracks the frame. Springtrap slams him into a wall. Batman rolls, throws a charge, blows at its knee. Springtrap grabs his cape. Batman electrifies the lining, sending corrosion and current straight through the suit. Springtrap keeps coming, and Batman keeps finding new angles. Eventually, Springtrap slows down. The servers grind, the hydraulics sputter, the killer inside screams, and Batman is unbroken, forcing the monster down. Then comes the final piece, freeing the souls. Batman has done this before, helping spirits find peace, guiding lost children, breaking curses. With the help of Satana, he releases the children trapped inside, ending a nightmare they've been stuck in for decades. In a single night, Batman breaks the cycle that took the entire Five Nights franchise years to resolve. And after he ends the hauntings, disables the animatronics, and exposes Afton's crimes, he shuts down Fazbear Entertainment permanently. He hands the evidence to the authorities. He gives closure to the families. He keeps countermeasures ready in case Afton tries to return. Let's be honest, Afton always comes back. But Batman always comes back too. The next time William rises from the dead, tries new animatronics, teams up with someone like Scarecrow, or unleashes nightmare illusions on Gotham, Batman will be waiting with antidotes, EMPs, supernatural words, and a full psychological breakdown of Afton's next move. Because in the world of FNAF, evil keeps winning because no one can stop it. But Batman can. Batman doesn't just survive the night, he solves it. He ends it. And in the world of Freddy Fazbear, that makes him the scariest thing in the building.